I have felt a strong intuitive calling from my guides to support a charitable cause this month, especially as I've continued to notice this theme coming up repeatedly in conversations and signs around me. As a result, I've made the decision that 80% of all donations received from the beginning of this month through the end of April will be contributed to a women's shelter in the Los Angeles area. These funds will support individuals transitioning out of abusive or unhealthy relationships, survivors of domestic violence, and those actively working toward healing through therapeutic resources and spiritual support services. I invite those who feel called and are able to support this cause by participating in paid readings, live or private, or by making a direct donation to 𝐥𝐈𝐊𝐿 via Cash App. As a gesture of appreciation and transparency, I will include donor digital signatures as part of the acknowledgement process so supporters can receive recognition and confirmation of how contributors are being allocated toward the cause. Anyone who donates this month by purchasing a live or private reading will receive a 50% off voucher for their next reading. This voucher will never expire and can be redeemed at any time. One-time use per voucher. Thank you for your kindness and support. Together, we can make a meaningful impact. Tarot for a cause. Funds raised to date, $722.56. Fundraising goal, $1,500. If the fundraising goal is met, a free giveaway raffle will be hosted, and 2 of my subscribers will be randomly selected at the end of the month to receive a curated prize package. Additional details will be announced on the community tab pertaining to the included items in the giveaway, as well as instructions to participate and how to claim your prize if you have won. Live tarot and crystal ball readings for one question is $11.11. Free access is available during live streams for subscribers only and are not guaranteed to all. To ensure your reading, donations are accepted and paid readings are available. To qualify for free live readings, you must subscribe to the channel, like the live stream, turn on notifications, and select all notifications. Private tarot and crystal ball readings delivered within 24 hours. 1 question personal reading, $40. 3 questions personal reading, $60. 90-minute unlimited questions session, $120. All private readings include elaborate, in-depth, personalized insight and channeled intuitive guidance. Such readings involve a prerequisite meditation ritual and opening intention protection prayer with a mandatory recited exit ritual. Payment options: Cash App, 𝐥𝐈𝐊𝐿, Apple Pay, Chime, and PayPal available upon request in the live chat. Amazon wishlist purchases will be available as a future payment option, launch date to be announced. Disclaimer: readings are intended for entertainment, reflection, and intuitive insight only. They do not replace medical, legal, financial, or psychological advice. No outcomes are guaranteed, and interpretations are subjective. By participating, you acknowledge full responsibility of your own choices and decisions. Must be 18 and over to receive services. Notice of intellectual property and trademark rights. Stoned Epiphany Tarot set readings. All content and branding are protected under law. Unauthorized use prohibited. All rights reserved. Okay, hi everyone. I am just taking a second to finish setting up. And then we will begin. So bear with me as I get everything together. Feel free to take this time to check out the description box and see what the announcements for today's live stream are, if you didn't just have a chance to hear it in the notice that was just played about a minute ago. So as I'm setting up, you guys can go ahead and do that. get comfortable, grab a drink, grab a snack, take a hit, whatever it is you guys do to unwind, and I'll be right with you very shortly. I have felt a strong intuitive calling from my guides to support a charitable cause this month, especially as I... Okay, testing. Let me see if it's working properly. Please let me know if there's a problem with the audio or if you're unable to hear me clearly, or if there's any breaks or cuts in the audio. And that, we'll get... So everything is all scattered. You're gonna have to excuse me while I get this all sorted. Hi, 𝐶𝐘𝐚𝐻. So let me go ahead and add you to the raffle. And then if you've already liked and subscribed and clicked on the notification bell, then we'll do a mini free read for you. And if you resonate with that, you're more than welcome to donate for a paid reading. Not required, but always welcome. And don't forget to read the description box, because that will let you know where the donations are going to be headed towards for the month of April. Well, the majority of it. Let me clear the energy here. Thank you, 𝐶𝐘𝐻. Am I pronouncing that right? Let's clear your energy. Clear the collective's energy. This is 𝐷𝐿. Clear the card's energy. Clear my energy. 𝐿𝐿𝐿. Did I say that right? 𝐿𝐿𝐿. Okay, this is probably not anywhere remotely near what it's supposed to be sounding like. I'm horrible with names. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with God's permission, please show us what we seek to know. Explore it in the cards you bestow. Give us the answers. clear and thorough, expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. We ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get started. So I cleansed the space, the cards, myself, and anybody who's watching. Okay, and I still, you're gonna have to excuse me with this cold if you hear me sniffling, because it either never went away or it came back and I'm sick again. Okay. Okay, forgive the lighting. I don't know if you guys are able to see this all right. Do you guys have any issues with the lighting right now? I'm trying to make it like the best possible, but this is not working with me. Interesting. Okay, I don't know how to fix this, but I hope you guys are able to hear and see the screen all right. So let's start with a free reading for 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿. So this is just a free reading. Whatever message comes out in the tarot cards, whatever Spirit wants me to relay to you. If you have any specific questions for your reading, you're more than welcome to look into the paid readings. But as for the free readings, we're just looking into whatever comes out in the cards. Here's 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Here's 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿. Okay, I'm saying this wrong. 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿. Is that right? What kind of name is 𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐿? Where are you from? angels, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please hear me for 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼. Do you have a message here for 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐿𝐼? Okay. By the way, I've already entered your name into the raffle, so no worries. I made sure to write you down. Oh, that's beautiful. Your name means eyes of gold. Wow. And I happen to be using my gold deck today. Perfect. So let's see here. What is the message that I need to relay to you? Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that something is going to look perfect in front of your eyes, but there's more there. There's more than meets the eye. It turns out that there's a truth that you don't know, that you haven't received yet. There's a truth that needs to be exposed to you, and this picture that looks perfect to you, or this situation that looks just right to you, it turns out that you may actually need to see the ugly side of it first in order for you to really see the entire situation. So it's not all perfect, a situation that's going to come up to you. You might think, oh, this is perfect, something feels right, something looks like how it's supposed to, but in reality, there's another part of this situation that you have not seen yet. Spirit is wanting you to prepare yourself for the other side to things, and you being exposed to this truth is not to ruin any perception that you might have of something, but it's simply to help you see the full clear picture about something, so that you are fully in the know, so that you fully are aware of the entire situation. And with that information, you'll do whatever you feel needs to be done. But I do see here, you may need to take a step back from the situation to see it in its entirety. You might be a little too close to the situation, and that is what's keeping you from seeing it clearly. This could be something that involves finances. It doesn't have to, but it can be. So the message here is just, it's not all picture perfect. Not everything is perfect. There's another side to things, another side to it that doesn't look as pretty, that doesn't look as perfect. You need to see the full picture here before making a decision. And if you take a step back or a few steps back, you'll be able to see the clear picture entirely. You may be too close to a certain person in a situation, or too close to something in a scenario where you are kind of blindsided in your perception of the entire thing. So don't make any fast decisions. Try to take a step back to analyze something and think clearly. Try to see the other side of things. Yeah, Spirit is telling you there's a little bit more reflecting that needs to be done, and seeing an entire picture, not just one side of it. So that's what I have for you. If you want to look deeper into the situation, you're more than welcome to check out the paid readings for now. Unless you click on the notification bell, and you'll be able to get an alert when I come live again to do free readings if you'd like. 𝐿6382, hi. How's it going? So if you want to ask any specific questions, you're more than welcome to check out the paid readings, but the free readings are just for whatever comes out of tarot cards for you, which is whatever message spirit needs to relay to you. You can get a paid sorry about that. If you have any specific questions, you're more than welcome to look into those paid readings. However, for a free reading, you just need to like and subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, and let me know when you're ready in the chat. That was for 𝐿6382. Hi, let's see if I can pronounce your name. 𝐥𝐢𝐸𝐯𝐞𝐬𝐭. Okay, I don't know if I'm saying this right. I'm probably butchering it. I'm sorry. So let me go ahead and add you to the raffle. And then let's see what message comes out in the cards for you, okay? Let me go ahead and write you down. Okay, bear with me. Okay, writing your name down. Okay, I am so sorry. I am getting a call from someone that is watching my toddler at the moment. I'm so sorry, but please excuse me for 2 seconds just so I can take this call just in case it's an emergency. And I will be literally right back very, very, very shortly. Just make sure that my daughter is okay. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the wait. Everything is okay. Calisthenics. Did I say that right? Interesting. I wonder if you have a channel on some type of fashion brand or some type of aesthetic in California, it seems. Let's feel the energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. With God's permission. Ooh. Okay, that was quick. First card out is Temperance. Alright, straight to the point. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we got for you? I'm sorry. I apologize for the camera not focusing properly. Hopefully you can see this alright. What are we trying to tell us here? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, what message do you have here for Jog Calisthenics? Alright, and let's take one more card, please. Okay. A second to meditate on your card's message. Sniffles, everyone. Okay, so the message here, really interesting. It's a pretty deep message, actually. You could be, how do I say this? You could be getting in the way of your own personal healing when it comes to something. There is healing right around the corner for you, but I do see some resistance. You could be possibly doing something, I don't want to say secretively, but you could be keeping something to yourself and handling something in a very non-traditional way, in an unconventional way, and keeping a part of your life very closed off to certain people in your life. However, that is not the route to go down if you are seeking peace in your life at this time. There is a situation where something in your life is going to feel full circle and feel very wholesome, and just everything will feel right and in its place and how it's supposed to be. But you will not attain this feeling by kind of keeping a part of your life secret or hidden. You need to find a way to not open up, but, well, to just be open to, I keep hearing the word acceptance as well. You need to be willing to accept the outcome of what something could be and still find peace in it. And that will be the key to you having whatever ending or outcome this is that you want. I don't know if this situation has surfaced yet for you. If it has, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But if it hasn't yet, something I can give you as a hint to guide you so that you know when this specific situation is happening for you, is that you will start to feel like a happy outcome is very near, or you're close to the finish line with something. Spirit is saying, hold on, like pause for a moment and reflect on whether this is the route you want to go. you may have missed a couple of things. So yeah, Spirit is saying there are some things you may have missed because you were kind of going down a certain road too fast. Open yourself up to accepting whatever outcome is possible, and try to find a way to be okay with anything happening, not a specific fixed outcome that you have in mind. If there's something you're doing that's not very traditional, or it's just non-conventional, or something you want to do in your own specific way, your own taste, your own style, your own way, whatever, Spirit is encouraging you to do that, and giving you their support. But there's a vibe here that perhaps there's other people whose support you might be wanting that you're not getting, and it's not because these people don't want to support you. It's because there's something you're keeping yourself blocked in, something you're keeping your walls up for, and maybe you're trying to protect yourself, or maybe you're trying to just do something by yourself on your own, maybe. But Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to get support or help or encouragement from people in your life that you might be trying to prove something to. Maybe you're trying to prove to these people you could do it on your own, or that you never needed them, or that you're grown up, or something like that. Whatever, you take it as it resonates. But Spirit is saying, no, find a way to include the people who are important to you as part of your journey, and not people who you want to watch your journey or see you on your journey, but rather make them a part of your journey, because these people are important to you. At the end of the day, you might regret not including them in it because of how much these people are a part of your life, or actually a part of your literal journey. You should try to take a step back and analyze something here differently. Look at it from a different perspective. When I say that you've missed something along the way, this is referring to, I'm hearing what you think some people may think about you or feel about you is something that you created a narrative to. It's not really how they view you or how you're being seen as. So don't get ahead of yourself. Let things play out, and try to read people's cues, read people's read people through their actions, not their words. And don't get ahead of yourself by assuming things. You need to slow down and try to recap on what you've missed. So that's what I have for you. Thank you, Spirit. And I did add you as part of the raffle. You're welcome. At the end of this video, I'll post up on the community board who was chosen, okay, you guys, for the raffle. felt a strong intuitive calling from my guides to support a charitable cause this month, especially as I've continued to notice this theme coming up repeatedly in conversations and signs around me. Contributed to a women's shelter in the Los Angeles area. These funds will support individuals transitioning out of abusive or unhealthy relationships, survivors of domestic violence, and those actively working toward healing through therapeutic resources and spiritual support services. I invite those who feel called and are able to support this cause by participating in paid readings, live or private, or by making a direct donation to 𝐿𝚘𝚗 via Cash App. As a gesture of appreciation and transparency, I will include donor digital signatures as part of the acknowledgement process so supporters can receive recognition and confirmation of how contributors are being allocated toward the cause. Anyone who donates this month by purchasing a live or private reading will receive a 50% off voucher for their next reading. This voucher will never expire and can be redeemed at any time. One-time use per voucher. Thank you for your kindness and support. Together, we can make a meaningful impact. Tarot for a cause. Funds raised to date, $722.56. Fundraising goal, $1,500. If the fundraising goal is met, a free giveaway raffle will be hosted, and 2 of my subscribers will be randomly selected at the end of the month to receive a curated prize package. Additional details will be announced on the community tab pertaining to the included items in the giveaway. 11 cents. Free access is available during live streams for subscribers only and are not guaranteed to all. To ensure your reading, donations are accepted and paid readings are available. To qualify for free live readings, you must subscribe to the channel, like the live stream, turn on notifications, and select all notifications. Private tarot and crystal ball readings delivered within 24 hours. 1 question personal reading, $40. 3 questions personal reading, $60. 90-minute unlimited questions session, $120. All private readings include elaborate, in-depth, personalized insight and channeled intuitive guidance. Such readings involve a prerequisite meditation ritual and opening intention protection prayer with a mandatory recited exit ritual. Payment options: Cash App, 𝐿𝚘𝚗, Apple Pay, Chime, and PayPal available upon request in the live chat. Amazon wishlist purchases will be available as a future payment option. Launch date to be announced. Disclaimer: readings are intended for entertainment, reflection, and intuitive insight only. They do not replace medical, legal, financial, or psychological advice. No outcomes are guaranteed, and interpretations are subjective. By participating, you acknowledge full responsibility of your own choices and decisions. Must be 18 and over to receive services. Notice of intellectual property and trademark rights. Stoned Epiphany Tarot set readings. All content and branding are protected under law. Unauthorized use prohibited. All rights reserved.